just pick it up from where we stop. Are we live now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's be sure. Okay. Once we are live, let me know.
Yes, sir. Right.
Okay. Is it reflecting with you? All right, good. All right, so sorry about the break. So we're looking at two major things. Number one, what you deserve, and what you desire. And we said that what you desire, for it to be what you deserve, what you need is capacity. So there is a man that is longing, and there's another that is building. There are two people, the one that is longing and the one that is building. So I was talking about the matters of the heart. So the matter of the heart is a very difficult matter. Very difficult matter. Glory to God. Now, Jesus was saying, God said that, he said, the heart of man is terribly wicked. Desperately wicked. Who can know it? David says, search my heart and see whether there will be any wicked way. So when we talk about the issue of the heart, I think it was Pastor Shola Oshimakide that said something powerful. He said, when you see a man or a woman that is in love, he said, stop advising them. So if you are here, you've not fallen in love, congratulations. It means that you will listen. Because once you are in love, you are in trouble. Most of the time, unless there is, you have a very strong authority over your life, it often ends in pain. Because there's something about the heart. The heart always tends to want to see things through. I don't know whether, are you with me?
Yes, sir.
He often struggles to see things through. So the matter of the heart is a very difficult matter. That's another challenge. Those are things that we need to address. Those are the things we need to look at. The challenge, the issue, the contention of the heart. So when you are in love, when you are into somebody, whether it is bad or good, so we're talking to you, brother, look at the writings on the wall. Well, actually, I saw the writing, but I was just thinking, the Bible says, God says, love all men, believe in. That is when you know the scriptures. So the matters of the heart. What I'm saying, in essence, is this, that there are things we will begin to reveal now, that your heart will want to start defending yourself. You start defending. There are times that I've had privilege to train people, talk about issues of marital issues and all those things. And when you are saying these things, they'll bring strong reasons. I was talking to somebody some times ago, and I looked at him, and he was telling me the challenges that he was facing. The only thing the woman was not doing, that he was not beating him, but he was doing every other thing. I said, okay, are you married to the person? He said, no, we are not married yet. I said this, and now I said to him, so why are you still in the relationship? So actually, I prayed about it. I felt I was being led by the Spirit. I said, if you are being led by the Spirit, but the word is not leading you there. The Spirit and the word are not enemy. I said, no, that's not it. I'm thinking how will I be able to convince, he was telling me how he was going to convince the people that, the family and all those things. And I was looking at him. We sat down and we're having this conversation. Because I have time, then I raised this with him, I raised that with him. But he kept on bringing, it would come like this, when I come like this, come like this, when I come like this, come like this. Same matter. I know he won't listen to me. But what I was trying to do is that when God is going to help him, because God must help him. Because when God is going to help him, he will remember all the things that I said. They will be his succor. I've had ladies before. The guy will say, so you want to waste 2 years of my life. So you now say you're not doing it again. No, you have wasted more of your life. My own 2 is not part of... Some people, it will now end in gaslighting. So what will people say? What will people also say when they beat you to death? What will people now say? So the matters of the heart is very difficult to handle. So if you have not hooked yourself now, listen very well. Because once you are locked in, it's like an addiction, it's like a drug. It's difficult to win. It's difficult. A lady came to me, I went to preach in South. And she came and said, Pastor, actually I have a problem. I said, what's the problem? We was a meeting, we all prayed, powerful meeting. God broke out. She prayed in tongues. And then she sat, and I was having the conversation. And then she said to me, Pastor, actually what is going on is that there's somebody I love. But there's somebody my family love for me. There's also somebody, so she was in 3 relationships. She prays in tongues, she fasts. See, when matters of the heart are brought to us, we don't judge easily. It's the heart. We have to calm down. So I calm down. Okay, what do you now want to do? What is it that you want to ask me? Because the truth is that she knows the right things. Sometimes they just need strength. Because it's a matter of the heart. It's difficult. So we're having a conversation. Okay, what do you want to do? The one that your family love for you, what is actually the person has money, he's been a family friend, this and this, and the family, but he said there's somebody I love, that one. She's not proud of that person, but that's the person her heart loves. And the third one, actually, that's the one the Lord is leading him out. So that one, the reason is our spirit that loves that one. Our spirit knows that's her husband. But our soul, the vanity in her heart, is the one she's hiding. The family choice. So I used to it's not the dilemma, it's a trilemma. So she now wanted to hide me and say, okay, what will I say? I'm not the one that will tell her that the third one is the will of God. You should send the 2 away. Because when she has issues, she will not say it's the will of God. She say one pastor say, if I know now, if not say, hey, all these pastors, don't be listening to them. Serious matter. Another issue. So issue number 1 is what? You don't have what you deserve. Desire, you get what you deserve. Then number 2, there are men that are only longing, but there are those that are building. See, the law of life teaches us. You want the best in life, start building. Start building. The more you are, the more you will attract. Is the law of life. Nobody wish for money. Money is not, money does not, you go and buy genie and be rubbing like this and call for money will not come. I found out too, prosperity too does not fall on mediocrity. Prosperity, money, that grace to prosper, it does not fall on lazy people. Even if it's on them, they will corrupt it, they will frustrate it. So at the end of the day, you need to build capacity, you need to give room for God to even bless you. But you're not creating room for a good wife. You're not creating room for a good husband. But every time you complain, January has come now, you are complaining, you are blaming God, you are fighting everybody. Say, Lord, after I've served you, after all this, but you are serving God, you serve God, but you don't listen. Things you've been taught, you are not putting into work. Dress where you not dress. Stop dressing like a tomboy. Some people are walking like half o'clock. You know you. Hey, bro, we have told you. Comb your hair every day. You will not comb his hair. You say it's Elijah man too. You will not comb his hair. You can pray all the prayer in this word. At the end of the day, it's not a prayer partner you are looking for. It's life partner. Serious matter. Life partner. Because you will get only what you deserve. Another problem is the deception. It's a deception. It's a corny, very corny deception. That people, what is that deception? People they take for granted wisdom for relationship and family life. There's a deception. There's something in you that feel that when I get there, I will figure it out. But the thing is now figuring you out. Have you not found out? It's a deception. It's a deception. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Don't worry. The first part, we'll pull it down. We'll cut it to where we were having issues. We'll bring this, we'll merge it together and release it so that you can have access and share to and help people. In this place is raw. We know is what to look out for. You yourself, they need to look out for you. To look out for you. Okay. It's a serious matter. Life partner, not prayer partner. Not drama. So the deception is a deception. Now, how many of you, do you see, how many of you notice that there is wisdom for ministry? The fact that God called you doesn't mean you'll be successful in ministry. In fact, wisdom for ministry is so important that people go to school of ministry. I was trained in ministry. See, I spent years. I spent 5 years with God's prophet, Prophet Oyekon in Lagos. When I went to school, I served in the fellowship. I served. You see, we learned on the job. We learned so much. But the problem with relationships is that nobody will give you opportunity to learn on the job. You see my heart, you come and use it for practical. Or you allow me to use your heart for practical. By the time I turn it black and blue, we learned on the job. I have at least 21 years experience in ministry. 21 years of experience. Since 2004. 21 years. Church is 3 years old. Remove 3 from 21. 18 solid years of experience in ministry before we started church. There is wisdom for business. How many of you have business have shown you shege before? Shege, like you said, you just add and Pastor, I have an idea. I said, go and try it out. You start posting slippers and posting kunu on your status. After 3 months, it was not Satan. Depression fell on you. You're wondering what happened to me. You were lacking wisdom. You're not looking at, I have a friend that is doing the same. He has bought a car. You go and buy a car now. All of a sudden, you find out that business is not for the faint-hearted. What you are actually saying is that you lack wisdom. There is a way business is done. There is wisdom for life. But you know, some people, they don't just take relationship and family life for granted. They now start running with street knowledge. It's the things they pick on the street. You go and seek wisdom. Bros, that girl, what happened now? Okay, it's even like that girl. No worry, we go run now. Now this will go do them. Now they've been running you now. You see, the pain, the truth is that the pain that many people faced, the pain, the scar, all right, all the things, they are self-inflicted. You know the funniest thing? When it has to do with relationship, you will be blaming the opposite. What's it now? The opposite sex, your partner. But when you lavish and wasted the money you invested in business, you didn't blame anybody. Did you see that? You knew that you were the one. You carry $5,000. You said you wanted to be doing importing and exporting. Importing and exporting of bag. You want to borrow money from Lapu. Now you have changed your number like 7 times. The police is looking for you. All the people you collected money from their hand. You didn't blame the money. You didn't blame your business partner. You know that you acted. You knew that you were the one that messed up. But when it's relationship now, you say, all men are scum. All women are this one. Oh, no, you are a victim of your ignorance. You are a victim. You are a victim of the fact that you took for granted things that are very serious. See, the most difficult, it is easy to be an aeronautic engineer. To be an aeronautic engineer, you know the laws are easy. You know, but to have a woman in your life, the laws change every week. The laws, you know, we can talk a law of thermodynamics. When a women are the real law of thermodynamics. Wisdom. When your wife just call your fiancé or your partner calls you, well, we have something to discuss. All of a sudden, you are sweating inside this. You didn't commit anything. Your temperatures are rising. So you need to ask yourself, why am I feeling? You know, some people don't know why they are feeling that way. Why am I feeling like this? And how should I stop feeling like this? I told my wife when we started cutting, I said, I don't like, there are phrases I don't like. Number one, we need to talk. I told her, I said, I don't like it. We need to talk. I don't like, let me just say that one, we need to talk. So I told her, I said, see, I'm a spontaneous person. And I believe most men are like that. We don't need to have a special counseling session of discussion. If there's anything in your mind, why I'm sitting down, just enjoying myself, just say, hey, Pastor, how are you? There's even something in my mind, let's just be talking it. If you have something we need to talk about, don't ask for an appointment. I'm your husband. Just follow me and say, hey, you did something I didn't like yesterday. Don't say we need to talk about it. We'll talk about it next week. From now to next week, there's no peace. But how did I know that? It's not straight to knowledge. Knowledge. If not, you just say that you are running temperature. You are fighting your colleagues. You are fighting God. And they say, what is wrong with you? One thing is wrong with you. Your wife said that we have to discuss. Because your mind is just going haywire. I'm not taking care of her well. Did I say something she didn't like? Is she tired of this marriage? You know? Just bump on me and let's have a conversation. Hallelujah. Knowledge. Street knowledge will not do it. Street wisdom will not do it. Because you need wisdom. You need to be, it has to be intentional knowledge. Intentional. Every area of your life. Now, we are still talking about everything. Now, you might think that you are already in a relationship, you are safe. The fact that you have a car doesn't mean you are safe. In fact, people that are trekking sometimes are better than some people that have a car. Because some people is the car that will send them to their village. So the fact that you are in a relationship, that's why you should even listen more. You know, let me say, no, I'm already out of the matrix. God have answered me. I remember a man that this man, he would come to our house. I was preparing to come to University of Ibadan. So I was done with my my study in Polytechnic. I was working then. So he would come to our house where I was staying, and he would come and say, please, like this, share this, comment, like, share, so that, you know, we really want to, this is a project that God has given to us, and we really, really want to push this. We really, really want, I hope strongly that there are many people, I believe strongly that God wants to help somebody. God wants to help a lot of people. And we are really taking this very serious. Please share, comment, like, you know, as don't just follow and just say you are. We don't want any silent follower here. If you are being blessed, please let us know. All right, God bless you. All right, so he will come to our house. He say, he's going to buy a car. He's going to buy a car. He's going to buy. I said, I know buying a car is good. And he went ahead one day. I think they paid them. Maybe it was. I don't know whether it was gratuity. I don't know what it was. Maybe arrears. Maybe they were owing them money for many years. So he went and he saw a car. He said, Pastor. I was not a pastor then. He said, Ben, I just saw a car and he bought the car. Oh my God. That was the beginning of his problem. That was the beginning of his pain. That was the beginning of a lot of things in his life. Do you know that because of that car, his marriage was, he was also separated from his wife? Car. When I wanted to get my first car, wisdom teaches that what I don't know, I should seek for those that know it. That's one of the things, wisdom. So I know I don't know much about cars. It was my first car. I had a friend, very close to a car dealer. He's my friend. I just called him. This is what I have. I want the best car for this amount of money. He said, Pastor Ben, don't worry. I'll work on it. So he went and he sent me about 3 of them, I think 2. That time he said there are 4. Then he sent another brand. He said these are the. And I told I spoke with my wife. My wife said we should get the other one. Then that was it. I said just, and they drove the car to my house. He said, Pastor, test it. I said, I don't need to test it now. You are the one. You live in it. It's your business. It's what you know. So when I bought the car, I didn't even drive it. I didn't even start it. I paid on the spot. He's my friend. If anything wrong with the car, we just call your guy. You are a car. What? You know what I'm saying? So I bought the car and I paid for it. And I asked him other questions. What are the things I need to do? Because I know I will still learn on the job. But at least I'm riding on your wisdom. I'm riding on your wisdom. You now believe that you are in love. You believe. It's the belief for me. You know, somebody can say, Sapa, I think I'm in love. What do you know? You believe you are you. You are in love. After 17 relationship, you are still in love again. Are you not supposed to know that you are not supposed to trust your loving capacity that is faulty? That the key to the room of your falling in love, you should throw it away. You are in love. Does that not tell you that you don't have wisdom for loving? That when it has to do with wisdom to fall in love, when they were sharing it, you were not around. You were supposed to attend school. You are in love. I was talking to a dear friend of mine. I said, see, we need to redefine some things. How many of you remember that when you were in primary school, you were in love? Like now, there's a lady I love. Her name is Evelyn. I won't mention the son name. I was in love. I told myself I was going to die if I don't mind. I was in primary one. I was in love. Oh my God, I was in love. Then when I was in secondary school, I found out I was not in love with her again. Then I was in love again. I was wasting innocent children's life. That one, the primary school, I didn't have the capacity, the confidence to go and meet her. But the secondary school, I was already bold because I was doing well in school. I was like, the scholar. So everybody, I had capacity, so I could get what I want. So I went ahead, I say, oh baby, this. And I wasted that innocent, she's married now, innocent woman. I wasted 2 years of her life. Talking about stupid, no direction. I was in love. I was convinced I was in love. You see? So this thing you call calm down first. It's just chemistry that is going to mess you up. People don't want to, we need to tell ourselves the truth. You see, all this time we gather and talk about relationship and we rub ourselves on the head, we make ourselves feel good, and you take, feel good steroids and they show you all the colors, red and everything. And you're there in jail now. You have been telling you all this, you have not been working. Does it not tell you that you are not learning the truth? Somebody mentioned I did primary school. So that's the person. You two were in love in primary school. Some people were in love in kindergarten. That girl you used to share your food with, share your juice with. You will take something from home and hide it and bring it to school for her. The girl will still not look your direction. Oh God of Nazareth. Oh God. That chemistry remaineth. Like King James Version used to remain. That chemistry. It's still the same thing that is still driving your life. You are now 27 years. What has been messing you up since you were in primary school? It's still messing you up, a grown-up man. Now you have croaky voice with BS, but there's still no sense. It's still messing you up. Once you see tall lady with slim leg like this, this how your leg will be doing. Your leg will be doing vibrating. Once you see fair girl like this, your brain is suspended. Your body they shake. Some ladies like this, once you see a guy with beard like this with croaky voice, hello babe, immediately she is lost. So once they see 6 packs, she will lose all her home training. It's chemistry. We are looking at the problem. Problem what? Problem one. And some people, another problem is this. There is a mindset that they have. The fact that they feel that they are intelligent, they are smart, that they've been able to sort out different areas of their life. They feel that they can sort it out. It's another deception. No, I know what I want. I know what I want. When I was in primary school, I told my parents I was going to go science school, and I know what I've always been a child that always knows. Hey. Matters of the heart. I've seen grown-up strong men sit down and cry like babies. I'm not kidding. I'm a pastor. I've seen men break down and weep like babies because of, you see the tiny finishing girl that is messing him up. It's matter of the heart. Strong men. A man that if something hits him and he breaks his leg, he will hold it together. He will hold his pain. But now he's sitting on the floor, wailing like a child. Confused. You know how many guys had carry over in the university because of women? You know how many men on first class, I'm not kidding, it's deeply like this. It's as if they put straw and they were sucking it. I'm sucking it. And the girl that is messing him up, his result going up. Is it that they veiled your eyes? Remove this thing now. Remove the veil. Come on now, remove the veil. Remove the veil. And see clearly that you are not in charge as you thought you are. Interesting. Why can't I have what I want? Come. See, let me tell you something about chemistry and the deception of what you call your expectation. Hope you know your your expectation they are subjective. They are you can't expect what you have not seen before. So it means that what you call your expectation, they are not your own. They are derived. It's not original. It's based on what you see. It's based on your exposure. That's why you can't expect more than what you have seen in your lifetime. If you are someone that you are not learned, your education is limited. Somebody said, love has entered my eyes. Holy Spirit, help me tonight. Hope you are aware that you are limited by what you can see. You can't. That's why, you see, if you don't follow the principles of God's word, when you follow your expectation, you will outgrow your expectation. Let me be more raw with you. There are men today that are hoping that their wife should die so they can marry somebody else. I'm not kidding with you. I'm not kidding you. There are marriages that are 3 years, 5 years, but the marriage is already over. They are just together. Because all of a sudden now, he or she has gotten to a point and is feeling that, wait, what was wrong with me that time? Just like you outgrew your fantasies when you were in primary 1. You outgrew your fantasies when you were in secondary school. Just like your values and your core values begin to change. Your taste bud begin to change. Just like a baby that loves milk before. Now it's tasting it and saying, Mommy, what's it? And it's fighting for bone. You know, the reason why we have a lot of issues with relationship and family is because people don't talk. They don't, when they have take a bite and it's bitter, they will not come and talk about that it's bitter. So they know how to mask it. Oh, yeah. Many of the people you celebrate that you are praying that your mind should be like them. If they toba shi aso fun toba shi aso ko leju egun won, you hold your chest like this. Hey, celebua. So it's not what you see that there is. It's not what you see. Oh. If you have not lived with people, you don't know how their marriage is. You don't know. Because people are wearing anko and holding hands and snapping fine picture. They are doing the same hairstyle. And their children too. And you think, don't think, or you don't know. You don't know. So when it has to do with relationship and family life, don't trust yourself. Trust the system. So there are 4 things that I believe is the expression of every relationship. Number 1 is purpose. Number 2 is pleasure. Number 3 is patterns. The number 4 is preparation. Purpose, pleasure, patterns, and preparation. I'll go again. Purpose, pleasure, patterns, and preparation. So when we talk about purpose, many people are not interested in that. They're only interested in pleasure. So it's pleasure that determines what you want. I want a lady that is slim, not too busty, figure S, figure 8, dark. You get what I'm saying? What I'm talking about is there is no crime. Just ensure that you deserve it. Let me tell you something. If you really deserve it, if you have a lady that does not meet that, your money will make it. She only maintain content. She only maintain fine girl. Oh, low. Tobacco so a cream for NC. Akoko ni attack. Everybody like good things, but can you afford one? Glory to God. That's why you see some people, they are hiring other people's wives. Until that woman comes to your house, you will turn the woman to the woman you really deserve. Because skin and she, no, you all of the lady cannot understand what's going on. She now have combined colors. Say, what happened to me? Because everybody will fall to what you can handle. So they leave purpose first. They are talking about pleasure. But there's no crime in it because it's also part of it. It's also part of it. But remember, like I was saying, that your expectations were given to you is derived in movies, in what you have seen. You had things you were comparing them with. There's a civilization in Africa. They are men. This is how they rate beautiful, handsome men. Is pot belly. The bigger the pot belly, the more handsome the man is. So the men, they do everything possible to ensure their pot belly. While we are fighting pot belly, they are what? They are pushing for. Like someone like me now cannot find wife in that place. I cannot find wife. You see that? So in that kind of civilization now, their expectation is also, do you get what I'm saying? It's derived. So every woman is hoping that she's going to marry the man with the biggest pot belly. So you see some men with pot belly is having like 10 wives, 17 wives. That's why you see, if you look at the Western culture, what's their definition of a beautiful woman? A slim woman that is just one, tall and one. Hey! One day, one of my brother brought his wife. They were cutting that time. Brought him to meet my father. So my father was looking at the woman. The woman was like Western women, straight. My father now, when they were done, my father can be very hilarious. He now called. He said I should come. He called. He said, He said, why will your brother go and want to marry a woman that's not beautiful? I said, sir, what do you mean? He said, do you not see her? She's not have body. She's not have, my father, and my father was almost 70 at that time. He said, I should look at my mother and I should look at the wife that he married. Say, is it I pay me your brother? Do you notice that African men, their definition of beautiful woman is different? We all know the definition, right? It's derived. So why will you use that as the majority? Why will you stay at pleasure and abandon the three other parts? I believe that pleasure should be the last. Look for people that will give you your pleasure, but they must mark those three most important things: purpose, preparation, and pattern. So it means that there are patterns you watch out for. Patterns should be ahead of preparation. See, if I have a mind, if I was not married and I said this is the kind of woman I want, pleasure. I want a woman that is maybe well-read, well-mannered, has this kind of stature, like this kind of thing. I'm a very traditional person. See, I understand culture. Like me now, I'm a pastor for every other person, but I cannot marry every other person. I have tribes I can marry from, not because I have bias towards those tribes, because of my own bias. What do I mean by that? There's some kind of food I want. So it doesn't matter how, it's pleasure. Me, I cannot marry a white woman. If God speaks to me, I will have to say, God, please, on this matter, let me disobey. I cannot marry a white. See, why was someone amala for me? Yeah, I'll be eating mashed potato and ketchup. So those are the issues I have. I'm a typical African man. I have my African men fantasies. But you see, that is pleasure. But patterns are patterns. Patterns must be above pleasure. What are patterns? You can read it. In Sheni, there is a pattern of a wicked woman. There is a pattern of a blessed woman. There is a pattern of a virtuous woman. Are you getting me? There's a pattern of a loyal woman. There's a pattern of a disloyal woman. You are seeing the patterns and you are still chasing pleasure. You're not wondering why you will not cry. The girl meet all your expectations, but she has never been loyal to anybody. Because she saw that you had more money, she abandoned the one she was with. She will abandon you soon. I'm moving ahead of myself. Patterns. I would rather marry somebody that has a good pattern, that does not meet all my requirements as far as pleasure is concerned. Are you following me now? Patterns. So these are the things we want to look at. Purpose, patterns, preparation. But we all talk about pleasure. We say, what is the kind of man? We say, what kind of man do you ask him, what kind of woman do you want? She four of us say like, hi. She rests like this, smile small. I have people in my house. Once in a while, when I want to laugh, I'll just say, hey, what kind of. One of these I came to say, Pastor, you said something, but when I've told God I don't want a man with tribal marks. And people that used to talk like that, they end up most of the time. Not all the time, but most of the time. It's as if their spirit knows. But you see, the funniest thing is this. When you really, really have money, I found out that many men that have tribal marks, they have money. You won't even see it. One of our daddies, sometimes I have to look at him very well. I found out that he had tribal. Did he have the money? I've shopped the tribal. He's a poor man that you see the tribal marks is as big as. Patterns. You follow after the pleasure of your heart when you are seeing patterns. You see somebody else showing you patterns of godliness, pattern of love, patterns of vision, patterns of capacity, patterns of focus. But you see the other one, that one that meets your pleasure, they meet your youthful exuberance, they meet your fantasies and your indulgences, and you keep on chasing, you keep on deceiving yourself. And the funniest thing about relationship and family life is this: you're not just making a decision for yourself. So it's wickedness to sit on pleasure and apply and abandon the remaining three. It means you are a wicked person. So as a man, you are not just getting married. You are not just getting a wife. You are getting a mother for your unborn children. Don't be wicked to them. Don't be wicked. Don't choose your pleasure over the how will I put it now? Over the destiny. Where if you choose a pleasurable, contentious, troublesome woman, she will use that to raise your children. Your children will be aggressive. They will have anger issues. They will have all kinds of issues. But you choose your pleasure. You can have a way of escaping. But what about those children? Oh, my time is fast spent. I've not even got into. So we're still doing the problem statement. So we'll continue again by the grace of God next week. Please follow, like, share, comment. Let's push this. Let's talk. This is, I say it's going to be very practical. You see, I did not read any Bible today. So let's just talk. Let's look at the problems. If you are married, listen. Husband and wife, listen together. And listen, okay, this is it. This is wisdom. This is wisdom. And so that, why do you need to listen? So that you can start teaching your children about relationship and family life as part of home training. As part of home training. See, don't say we give up on this generation. This generation does not have knowledge. That is it. We are not giving up on anybody. Enough of using street knowledge. Let's be intentional with wisdom. Don't tell your 12 years old, 13-year-old girl that if a man touches you, you'll be pregnant. You are lying. They will find out later. Don't tell them. They must know. Because they must know that sex is pleasurable. Don't lie to them. Tell them why they should keep themselves. And tell them if they don't keep themselves, they will enjoy the pleasure of sex. So sex is pleasurable. But let them know what will happen. Let them know the consequence. Don't lie. Because I found out that one of the key things about a young person is that what you tell them not to do, they want to fight. Let me go see for myself. If a man touch you, they will say, let me go see. Then the man touches, are you pregnant now? The girl should not go and meet one with a guy on the street. The guy will not touch him. Are you pregnant? No. He touch him on the thigh. Bye. Are you pregnant? I said no. He touch him on the bum bum. Bye. Say, are you touch? Say, anywhere I touch you, say lie. They lie to you. That's how she will find out. Oh. By the time they find out, you'll see the guy again. I saw a girl one time, 17 years old. I looked at her. And I called somebody. I said, this girl is pregnant. Because me, I have different kinds of eyes. When people are pregnant, I'm the first that know. Even the husband, I have both spiritual eyes. I called the woman one day. I said, don't use, if you are sick, don't use anti-malaria or you are pregnant. I said, no. I see some my clinic. I said, okay. This girl was 7 months pregnant. The mother, he did not know. Nobody knew. They said, no, I called him. I said this. I said, no. They said, no, maybe that's how she. I said, They went back home 1 week after. The mother found out that this girl had not been menstruating for the past 7 months. She was hiding it from the mother. They went to do test, 7 months pregnant, 17 years old. The guy that impregnated her, they don't know. The guy have theory. They don't know where he is. All these things happen. There are a lot of factors that contribute to this. We need wisdom. Wisdom for life. Wisdom for relationship. Wisdom for life. So share this, comment, like. God bless you. Then follow. If you are joining us for the first time, this is Benjamin Akoni Ministries. This is Love Matters. On Mondays, 7 a.m., we have Faith Matters, where we also discuss the issue of faith. Then we have our celebration services in church. If you're in Ibadan, you can be with us, partner with us, come worship with us. Every Sunday, we meet at the Institute of Church and Society, Samonda, 9 a.m. We're here to welcome. Let's fellowship together. On Wednesdays, we have our Bible study. And this weekend, we are having our 3rd year anniversary. We want to celebrate God's faithfulness. It's going to be a prophetic and an apostolic meeting, 3 powerful sessions. My friend, covenant brother, Reverend Dayo Adelugbe will be with us all through the sessions, the prophets to the nations. It's going to be a great time. I'm using this medium to specially invite you. Come and experience God's power, God's glory, God's life. For sons and daughters, mentees, friends, everybody, we're also using this to invite you. Let's be together and let's celebrate 3 years of God's faithfulness. God has been good to us. Hallelujah. God bless you. See you for Love Matters next week. Don't miss any of the episodes. We are building something. God bless you. See you in the next one.